My name is Damian Dombrowski and we are standing right next to the Mercedes-Benz Museum in Stuttgart, Germany. To my left and right, two very special G-Class models, and that's the topic of today's episode. I will give an exclusive insight into the special exhibition 40 Years of G-Class. But before we start inside, I would like to introduce you the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6, known as the most powerful cross-country vehicle of all time, with 544 horsepower and 6 driven wheels. On my left side, the Mercedes Maybach G650 Landaulet, a G-Class like never before, a masterpiece of automotive engineering. And now it's up to you. Which G would you like to know more about? So you picked the 6x6. Great. We call it the Desert Daredevil, the superior and extravagant off-roader ever to be built and produced by engineers. Produced on a limited basis of 170 units. It has 6 driven wheels, portal axles, 5 differential locks and tire pressure control system. An uncompromising vehicle with catapult-like acceleration, powered by the AMG's handcrafted twin-turbo V8 5.5-litre engine, which puts out a massive 544 horsepower. This car is driving like a big rally car. And here we have rally-proven adjustable gas pressure shock absorbers, and thanks to high-capacity compressors and 2 vessels, we can adjust the tire pressure in a world record time, instead of 10 minutes in less than 20 seconds. Let me show you some really cool driving scenes of the 6x6 in the desert. Impressive, don't you think so too? We've already had an interactive tour through the whole museum with my colleague Porik, which you can see in our Instagram story highlights. So this time we can speed things up and we can go directly into the exhibition to see some Gs. Last year we celebrated the big birthday of the Geländewagen, 40 years, a great opportunity for a new exhibition. So now it's about time to show you Geschichten, G-Stories special exhibition in the Mercedes-Benz Museum, which you can see until mid of May 2020. And by the way, do you know what does the letter G stand for? Gelände, off-road. Since 1979, the G is an icon. Let me show you why. So the birth of a legend. In 1979, the very first G-Class models were represented to the press. The 240 GD was one of them and was presented by 4 engines, 3 body variants and 2 wheelbases. And now I've got an expert question for you. What do you think? What is the top speed of this particular car? Everyone who picked B, C and D is not correct. The correct answer is A, 115 kilometers per hour, 72 miles per hour. And the current version of the G-Class today reached the top speed of 240 kilometers per hour, 150 miles per hour. This G in agave green played a very special role. It can be seen on the press image published in the year 1979 for the debut of the G-Class, in which it's jumping weightlessly over a dune. Let's see this model in action.
Ah, wollen Sie im Ernst durchfahren?
Ja, weil ich Ihnen hier mal so richtig zeigen kann, wofür das Fahrwerk eigentlich ausgelegt ist. Bei einer so extremen Achsverschränkung ist auch schweres Gelände kein Problem. Die langen Federwege gleichen größte Niveauunterschiede aus. Die Bodenhaftung jedes einzelnen Rades bleibt gesichert. Bis zu 60 cm Wassertiefe brauchen Sie keine Gummistiefel.
Most of you might already know, Graz in Austria is the birthplace of the G-Class. It has been built for over 40 years by Steyr Daimler-Puch, today Magna Steyr. But did you know that between 1979 and 1999, 10% of all Gs were known under the brand name Puch? Right from the start, the Mercedes-Benz G-Class models were aimed at a broad customer base. Many aid organizations also chose the legendary G, such as the Tramin Voluntary Fire Brigade in South Tyrol. Here we have the open-top 230G, has been in use since 1982 as a command vehicle and also proves itself on impassable terrain. Let's check it out. The G-Class for various customers and organizations, but also as a race car. The original version of this 280 GE won overall victory at the legendary Paris-Dakar Rally in 1983 with Claude Brasson and Jackie X. They beat a field of 385 participants in all, which included 253 passenger vehicles and trucks. Until this day, this is the biggest sporting success of the G-Class. The body of this vehicle is optimized even in the wind tunnel and was also made lighter than in the large-scale production. So now your turn. Would you like to see the interior of this vehicle, or would you like to take a closer look under the hood? So you decided to open the hood. Great choice. But first I would like to show you the signature of the driver Claude Brasson, the driver of this car in 1983, of the original version. So let's open the hood. Under the hood, now you can see the 2.7 liter engine, which puts out 230 horsepower, and the top speed of this car 185 kilometers per hour, 150 miles per hour. Great vehicle. Thank you very much for watching. If you would like to know what this car is about, join me next week, Monday, on our Instagram channel.